You just watched a video where a man ordered a bunch of food in kind of an unconventional way. Here is a little blurb from what he said: 2 hamburgers, 3 fries, 5 hamburgers, 2 Cokes, and 4 fries. Now, typically people don't order like that. It doesn't make sense. So, what we do is combine the food that we have in common. So, for example, the 2 hamburgers and the 5 hamburgers. Together, we can combine those. 2 plus 5 is 7 hamburgers. Then we can combine the fries, right? Fries and fries. 3 fries plus 4 fries gets me 7 fries. And then lastly, we have a Coke, 2 Cokes, and those do not have a pair in this shortened version of what that man said. So we would say then 2 Cokes. So instead of saying 2 hamburgers, 3 fries, 5 hamburgers, 2 Cokes, 4 fries, we can combine it and simplify. 7 hamburgers, 7 fries, and 2 Cokes. Now, we're not going to combine the fries and the hamburgers. We're not going to say 5 hamburger fries, 7 hamburger Cokes. That's not how that works. We need to combine the food items, the menu items that are the same, that are alike. So the hamburgers, okay? We can combine those to make them 7 hamburgers. We do this in math too, and it is called combining like terms. And what we're doing is simplifying our math expressions. Okay, the goal is to simplify. We could say this, yes, but as you saw in the video, makes things a lot more challenging. So instead, we simplify. That's what we're doing in math today. We're taking terms, parts of our expressions, and simplifying by combining the terms that are similar together. So let's take a look at the 4 steps that we will take to combine like terms. We will start by rewriting our expression if there is subtraction. When there is subtraction, we actually turn that into addition of the opposite. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. It is key here that we do not lose our negatives. It is very easy to lose our negatives. We do not want to lose our negatives here. Step 2 would be to combine those like terms. Step 3 would be to add your coefficients of the like terms. Again, being super duper careful with your negatives. And then lastly, you'll write your expression in simplest form. So let's take a look here. If we have the expression 5x plus 5 minus 2x, we'll start by rewriting the expression because there is subtraction. So 5x can stay the same, plus 5 can stay the same, but then we've got that minus. So we subtract. We turn that into addition of the opposite of the next term. So here we have positive 2/6. We take that positive. The opposite of that is negative 2x. Now I take a look. Sometimes I find it helpful to highlight or circle or box, figuring out a way to highlight my like terms. So 5x and negative 2x are like terms. They both have variables of x without any exponents. So those are my like terms, 5x and negative 2x. So I take that 5 and that negative 2 and combine them, getting me 3, tacking back on that variable 3x. Now I can take that 3x, stick it back into my expression, and I take my 5 from before and add that on because I didn't do anything with that 5, but I can't lose it. So I take that 5 and stick it back in. So my simplest expression is 3x plus 5. Now, again, I cannot simplify this anymore. I cannot combine 3x and 5 because they are different. They do not have, they're not the same terms. There's no x here. There is an x here. We cannot combine any further. Now, if that is confusing to you, you can go back to our food example. If you pretend those x variables are hamburgers and the constants are French fries, I can combine my hamburgers together into 3x hamburgers, but I cannot then combine that with my fries and say that I have 8 hamburger fries. That doesn't work. So I have 3x hamburgers and 5 fries. All right, let's see a couple more examples. If I have -6 minus 9a, my first step is to rewrite that expression. -6a stays the same, but that subtraction needs to turn to addition. Now I need to find the opposite of positive 9a. Now, which terms can I combine here? Well, they both have the letter a, the variable a, so I can combine -6 plus -9, getting me -15a. That is as simple as it can go. Let's take a look at this second example. How would I rewrite number 2, 14x plus 2 minus 3x plus 5? How would I rewrite that? Well, I can keep my 14x plus 2. My subtraction needs to turn to addition. And then my positive 3x needs to become negative 3x. My plus 5 stays the same. Which terms are alike here? Well, these both have x's. And this, we have also 2 constants. So I would take my 14x plus my negative 3x. So I can remove those variables for just a moment. And then I just follow my rules for integer operations. 14 plus negative 3 is 11x. Now I combine my constants, 2 and 5, gets me 7. So my most simplified version of this expression is 11x plus 7. Now this is equivalent to this one up here. 14x plus 2 minus 3x plus 5 is equivalent to 11x plus 7. They have the same values, but this one is obviously an expanded version. This is more simple. We want this more simplified version, but I cannot combine any further because the terms do not match. We've got one more example to try together here. How would I rewrite this expression? Well, I would start with my 3b plus 5 staying the same. My subtraction would turn to addition, and I would need to take that negative b. Plus 2 plus b squared. Now again, I need to find my like terms. What are my like terms here? Well, 3b and negative b are like terms. B squared does not fall into that category because it has that exponent. Here we just have b, no exponent, so we cannot combine that b squared with it. We do have 2 constants though. So let's get to combining. Step number 3. I've got 3 plus. Well, here I've got negative b, no coefficient, but we know that all variables have a coefficient, and if they don't have one written, it is a 1, but we can't lose that negative, so that would make it negative 1. That is key, negative 1. 3 plus negative 1 is 2b. Now I can combine that 5 plus that 2, getting me 7. And then I have left that b squared. Just because I can't combine it doesn't mean I shouldn't use it. I still need to include it. So my most simple expression is 3 terms, b squared plus 2b plus 7. And that is as simple as it will go.